that black man bill.
How you gonna come? What you gonna bill about? Where are you from? By willing myself into existence, seem like science fiction. May your mind give you vision. Close your eyes and listen. Let it be your guide for the wisdom. The black God, single seed was quickened. Cultivated a spirit, angelic descendants came from a vehicle of ascension with helical inventions. The depths of dimensions, these steps begin to mimic themselves, forming kindreds. An enormous entrance. The matter gave them pigment. Then they scattered, they was always living. Negroid onyx children, evolved charcoal women. Great ebony pitch black solar system within them had rhythm. Speak on, God. Let them talk. Speak on. Or before the beginning, the black man talk. Goes far. Speak. Galaxy Priest. What we know. Rapidly growing in the air explosion. Valence shell, electron pair repulsion. Intelligent cell, God's spheres were open. Hydrogen increasing, receiving, then releasing. Atoms from out of his valences. Space like the ocean. A hydrogen case is like a jellyfish. Now what gave birth to ghosts and aliens? We float in space like an aquarium. These gods and natives walked on a planet made of quartz. In their cosmic state of thought, they found subatomical particle clays and quarks and zeddies, a molecule that was so heavy. From the chakra, the naga twirled like spaghetti. The ions and photons explode like confetti. Ready? Subtle organizing energy field. A Heliopolis on top of an obelisk. That's the side of a rocket ship wheel. They fly stealth and move as one who's always trying to get out of the way of itself. They fly stealth and move as one who's always trying to get out of the way of itself. Speak on it. Yeah. The Ark of the Covenant text, King Zohar, the fake speaker, from the middle of Fort Judah in the kingdom. From out of the precinct of heaven, lightning from the skies brings down our brethren. King Zohar, mystery schools. King Zohar, mystery schools. Godz Wrath. Marvel intelligence, Marvel intelligence. Born in the cornfield, located near Israel, surrounded by windmills, 60 miles per wind chill, protected from all, a sharp sword is a spinning shield. I invented my pen skills, thoughts race like Osiris being chased by Enlil. Standing on sacred premises where the ancient were prohibited to walk in the pyramids. The coffins that held the corpses of lizard men, the women were jinns, promiscuous. Living polygamous, people of Genesis, servants of incubus. Icky wore tuss, down the Roman halls with plenty of bus. In God we trust, from the stars I thrust. Man was made from condensed light into dust. I wasn't born, I erupt, then placed alongside the ziggurat ducks. On a perfect night when I write undisturbed, you can see the trees flying silently over the birds. You can feel the hemisphere begin to merge. What do you prefer for the master of words? From out of the nebula to South America, to the south of Samaria, from the most outward areas, Christ-centered, high dimensions, light enters, a bright splendor, into the matrix that life rendered. Exodus spaceship the night winter, shining UV rays, new age, display. These are my adventures of my summers in December.
say that good things come to those who wait. But why the waiting take so long? Why the waiting take so long? We gotta learn from our mistakes, so we can tell who's right from wrong. So we can tell who's right from wrong. They say that good things come to those who wait. While the waiting takes so long, I'll still keep holding on. Who do we know? Who do we know?
Godz, planet of the gods. Bliss transpire, sitting near the campfire, bitten by a vampire. Thick fog barking dogs, I between life and death. That's why I write in death. I see white hearts beating light in my chest. 100 palms grabbing me through a bright tunnel, and light storms down a smoky cavity. There's no ground or no gravity, just the darkness, black with the buzzer light of a trillion galaxies. They were the gods of Eden, the legend of the god alien, extraterrestrial societies. Somewhere beyond the orbits, had to travel through the ghost swordmen, riding on the back of spirit horses, on the top of the dark gray clouds, through the eye of the great owl. The gods hold up their glass as we pass through the land of the wingman. King stand with holes in his hand, his scrolls and his plans. In the land of magic, the land of darkness, the land of heroes, being reborn constantly, the kingdom with pure gold. Talk to the sorcerers and told me to forget about what New York does. You amongst the rulers, the industry can't remove us. 4 parts talking to them, my body, soul, spirit, and my future. Something godly control the lyrics that you used to. It makes you super. I am the Lamb of Judah. How can this be the Messiah? You a vampire, liar, liar, pants on fire. Priest, understand what's higher. You will hunt the underworld for eternity. Then he turned from me. Shoulders came out his back and arch. Priest, you the lotus heart. Now throw your darts and watch enemies blow apart. Strange coloring books when I show my art. My novel is the gospel, the first apostle. Things I can imagine. Jump off my roof and morph into a dragon. Breathing fire at spell plague wizard. Laughing hard when the hells felt their spirits. White jasmine, Russian accent, passport flashing. Customs grabbed them. God of the heavens and the earth, the firstborn birth through the universe. Torn, left a crack in the dawn. The chief executive of the assembly of God landed in a robot car. Astronaut large, enchanted with the cards. Standing on a star, stranded on the Mars. Planet of the gods, planet of the gods, planet of the gods. But those rappers are millionaires, but they won't last a million years. Look, Priest, your pyramid's there. Planet of the gods, planet of the gods.
They say that good things come to those who wait. But why the waiting take so long? Why the waiting take so long? We gotta learn from our mistakes. We gotta learn. So we can tell who's right from wrong. So we can tell who's right from wrong. They say that good things come to those who wait. While the waiting takes so long, still keep holding on.
Planet of the gods, gods.
So long.
Planet of the gods.
We gotta learn, we gotta learn. Who do we know? Who do we know?
To the planet of the gods, planet of the gods.
Who do we know? Who do we know? Who do we know?
Lord science in the soul, breaking the reptilian code. Standing with the beams, call the shining ones, chanted from the car, staring from the stars, creation of time on Mars.
They say that good things come to those who wait. But why the waiting take so long? Why the waiting take so long? We gotta learn from our mistakes. So we can tell who's right from wrong. So we can tell who's right from wrong. They say that good things come to those who wait. While the waiting takes so long.
case. You're on the planet of the gods. Amsterdam, stand up. New galaxy.
We should learn regularly to travel around our
So right now, when you use the word travel, you're trying to get out of the curve, because whatever curves ultimately will go in circles.
one remedy bonus mile.
Airline mileage to remote islands. White smoke over mountain beneath the grayish falcon. Lounging with my latest outfit. Shoot from balconies, they losing gallons. But still achieving higher self is my greatest challenge. In a state of silence, define balance. I'm divine, my mind shine volumes. Master builder when I rhyme on albums. Classic killer, watch them leaking ounces. They left the village while they speak Italian. They left the body beneath the fountain. After the scene, people and police are shouting. All you hear is the screams rise above the houses. Priest, charged particles, carbon 12, all in my cells. Melanated, my projects gated. Guards in hell, bullet wounds, scars are swell. Standing on the field of electric gravity. Electrons move around me rapidly like they athletes. Induce currents beneath the chlorophyll summit. Like sister murder, order to kill something. Like the prince of a god who said he was sent by the gods. Every night a menage, then a massage, but his men were starved. They made him poison, found his brother, gave him the job. Shaking while he served his drink. All he see was murder in the place he think he couldn't blink. The cruel prince asks, brother, grab me a towel by the sink. Okay, he turned his back, he switched the cups. Figured something's up. Played like he drunk it, he had enough. He grabbed his gut, bad luck. His brother turned around and opened up. He said, brother, it was our plan to kill you. Then his meal flew from his mouth. I figured you out, traitor. How dare you try to kill your own flesh? Call for his guards, the guards put the blade to his neck. You do know this means your death. Thought about all his birthdays, his first baby steps. Then he fell back and wept. Killing my brother on one day regret. Cain and Abel, chain him with the cables. Put the blade to his navel. After it's done, I want his brain on the table. This ends in violent. As he's speaking, his voice starts fading to his quiet. The day starts turning black to his totally silence. Then it opens up, airline mileage to a remote island. White smoke over mountains.
It's such a moment. I can't travel from point A to point A, point A to point A, point A to point A. I cannot travel unless I'm making rounds. It's AAA. It's not ABC.
Okay. All right, start. Start.
Holy water, no we're ordered and slaughter and torture the beast. Taught the Torah in the streets. Camcorder on the borders, reporting the horrors. It's horrors, warfare and water calling. The spirit's enormous. My lyrics appalling. Kingdom is falling. I dreamed of that morning. Redeemer is soaring. Millions of coffers are killing his offspring. I told you, sister, offering. My adrenaline is boiling. Warring with the king of Moab and Ammon. The famine is Canaan. Explaining my pen is aiming. I've been training, sustaining the language of the ancient Hiscos. This flows above the rip blows. The ship soaks. I rip flows. This equals staring in the mirror, kid. From the top of the pyramid, I pierce the lid. Let them all corrupt government build on stolen land while holding the hands of the chosen clan. It's back, shades of black, braids and plaques, fades under the caps, waves and hats, do rags, and hand to his badge. Shoot out the flag while the Allah Hayam children sing. Babylon the great is falling, is falling, is falling, is falling. Stumble is crumbling, is stunning, succumbing to nothing. Summon the omens, the omen Conan. Beats the shogun, truth is the slogan. Youth generation I'm holding under my wings. Iron Eyes King, Judas the shooter. Black Buddha, not typical thing. You used to star maneuvers. Mars intruders, silver suits, green skin. Grass we blend, forest, Brontosaurus, flying saucers flying over August 16th. 6 beings, 6 eyes, the all-seeing, all learning 33. Third, puffin' herb on the curb, observing the ghetto birds. Returning one evening, I'm above our charts of the art. With the dark on the limbs of the bark, Tim's on the ark. No trim in the heart, for it's not meat to take the children's bread and the cast of the dogs, the master of all, the passer of laws. Your old ruins, the reunion at the Soviet Union is ruined. So is the UN, is demolished, abolished. So is your dollars, it's back to gold. Souls that you sold, till you hear them calling, screaming. Next to a sword in Destiny Square, I looked up, saw the head of a tiger rear, and the web of a spider, outside the spread of a fire. Da Vinci diamonds, sipping on Louis the finest. On the boat, they toast their alliance. Mind of a sociopath, his clan from a local class. His boat took a local path. 4 feet was his total mass. The ship rocked, his wheel stopped. Wait, are those fireworks or real shots? The flying shirt with the clock in the sock. The skies were thundering, the guy was wondering on the size of 100 men. Tokyo robot, I know your plot. Tell us more. Umbrella straw in a martini raw. Took the shot. King cash a lot amongst the have-not. Saw rocks like an astronaut. Brain like a calculator. Alpha and Omega. Told I'm out of data. The soul taker. Gold raider. Cash pillar with mad liquor. 80 proof off the roof. Fortune of the pharaoh. Shining armor in the force of the battle.
Now, I have you in my power. Your possessions are mine. Your soul is no more.
Put the coke on the speedboat, 100 goons in the room full of weed smoke. The boss on the court missing free throws. His son is an emo, other son on chemo. Which sprung the evil, strung on needles. Doing drugs in the dungeon, peep show. Sheer freak with a tongue in his pee hole. Like London, porno, B-roll. Shootouts under the steeple. Then hit among the people. Falcon head, spoke to the ego. Open the cathedral, slammed open the needle. Poking the teaspoon. Oh man. Get those guys. Sitting on the park bench like Clark Kent. See the car in the dark tent. Hopped out was a sharp jet. On point like a shark's fin. On the roof was a marksman. In pursuit was a sergeant. In groups of large men. With the G and the compass. On the suits of the same group that sat in the conference. Their leaders in Congress. That meets with this blonde chick that's deep in the bondage. S&M for the CIA. Clones. MSG. GMO. Monsanto. Poison the crops that they can't grow. Those in the government see. Chief of police. Question I believe. Scandals. I'm accompanied by a Nazi scientist. Took a cigar hit. Dining on fish. My man a top bitch. Private eye twitch. This is it. All because of a snitch. The walkie-talkies came in the door and had all the wise guys frisked. Down in the hill. Ran away in the helicopter. Saw the bullet shells. Rock to it. We at the airport, last resort. I got my passport and the visa. Where we going? We flying far. Please take me to your leaders.
Departing passengers should proceed to gate number
There's businessmen with suits with radios in their ear, looking around everywhere. Chief says, Chief asks, what's a net worth? Agents in Hawaiian shirts, science on how mine works. Deceased experts, solution on the swab, shows it was an inside job. Maybe Korea or the Tokyo vibe. By this oil spillage, they can tell that she left the building. She's probably out of gear. She's trying to get repaired. Quick, find an engineer. Meanwhile, somewhere, smoking Turkish cigarettes, known for large bets. He was mobbed by the press because of certain threats. Freeze frame, what's his name? Particular about his drinks. The bartender winks. Liquor is stirred, watch the ice sink. He introduced himself in codes. Said he came from a UFO and tuxedos. Craps at the casino. He won 3, followed by 6 zeros. Fine wine while they hit the keynotes. Cars that fly underwater. Robots that would die for the order. Villain named Metal Octopus. Hideouts called the Devil's Pocketbook. Inside with goons and lots of crooks. The place where cops without the look. Open her up, a bunch of toxic mush. Open her back with a jack. The pipes covered with slime, the floor crawling with rats. Zap, a metal claw rattles down from the space boat. Then a giant hand appears out of gray smoke. It said, ladies and gentlemen, you are now entering into the immortal alchemy. I must have your bodies. I am the overlord of the kingdom, of the palace of eternity. In River World, you are oceanauts. The little girl was a robot. From Rio, Tokyo, evil and holy souls. Cathedral rodeos. Pale horses with skeleton riders. Fell corpses, devils and tigers. Quick hiders. Active volcanoes in a TP. Changing ages, body sizes, sex and species. Cloning, mutations, home invasions. Meditation and hallucinations. What's going on? Haru's creation. Universe translators, nanotechnology, floating cities. A boat is misty with a host of seraphim gypsies. Alien DNA, 3-age brainwave. Died and came back the same day. Bio-Israelites made of gigabytes. Planet 51, missile strike. Area found with red ice. Gone tight. Psychedelic mushrooms growing out of King Tut's tomb. Mothman when wings cut cocoons. Prince of the earth, have sex with queen of the moon. Divine bolts of lightning, destroy evil cities when I'm writing. Roman popes and the cults of the Vikings. Mad scientists, superhuman gothic elements. Cosmic intelligent, an army of Gnostic Nephilims. Tokyo, robots. Part 2, yeah. Winter shades of pale, holy grail. Rosemary spells, cemetery trails. Leads men, treasures in hell. Sunny winters over armies of wax. Anunnaki tracks, nanobodies are stacked. Gamma zaps. 2 pairs of eyes set wide. Electromagnetic topics, conscious. Quantum of the writing in a single word. May be heard or refracted by the pen of knowledge. Exhibit lyrics through waves of visions. Rhymes depending on alphabet endings or the way it's positioned. Rhymes are followed by the sources from the horns of Horus, the will of heaven, the Taurus escorted. 700 arcs scattered from outer dark matter. Zodiac charts and data. Planet of the gods, magnetage. Television wisdom. Protons charge. Cerebral spinal fluid. Records needles on vinyls for music. Exterminate them by dropping atomic bombs on smacking down planes with bionic arms. The overlord, first motion was emotion. Electrons became exploding. Your rhymes are not potent, I need a higher dosage. If not, I send the ghost ships. See, solo, I'm a proton. I come to you like the Novos came to Dogons. The mic to me like the sword came to Voltron. If I'm not Samson, I sure got his coat on. What's the weight of water in the now? What's the weight of water in the clouds? What's the weight of water in the womb before it breaks with the child? What's the science of the order of the Stroud? Sun Trek, I came from my mother with a tech. Universe, super universe, iron moon, computer, nanobots, bloodstream above beings. For Aquaman when I was subbed in the Queen. The weapons of mass production erupting. Earth light from the last starfighter, barbed wire. Antimatter ray guns when I spray everyone with the magazine 16. Set your screening for the tetrahedron, the melanite cosmic being, the selenite and the doctor's beaming, gleaming. Software for warfare. Tokyo robots. Open the castle doors. He ate his porridge. The garlic made him brolic. The bulbs in his salad empowered. Lowered blood pressure. Back rubs, flower nectar. The great, great, great ancestors gathered for the cold weather. He ate roustak. The soup is hot. Stirred the ginger to it curd. It's for the injured. You have to endure pure ginseng. Red berry heads heavy. He stirred the broth as he talked. This will kill your cough. The gold thread, the molding from the bed, the bitter tonic, the minced garlic, the plants from mossy woods, the swamp lands, the saffron strands, the hot marshy pan. Goggle for your soul, swollen glands. Open your pores. The man wild winter, sweet knees pot balls for his tea. Under 180 degrees, the bark from the maple tree. Master, I'm free. Cow cabbage defines a doctor with malpractice. Here's the jelly from the wild cactus. Mugwort, healing fabric. Grow near the back roads. The old woman had they fish in their mud huts that used to flood up. Caution, the milky juice from the unripe fruit cause hallucination, nerve stimulation, the age tree communication. Stems, waiting, was good. The worm seed from Mesopotamia. The rosemary flower tops 20 miles outside of Mecca area. Harry's son before they bury us. One day he needed leek and hibiscus, so he traveled a distance. So a king, we need herb for our sickness. This land is called Nod. My name is King Cain. I declare myself a god. He asked of the leek plants, the hibiscus. He turned around and slayed his bishop. The herb, be Pacific. I see you new to my system. He told them that he was descendants of Utum the Bishtam. Before the flood, there was love. And all of a bud. I think with tranquility as I drink the willow tea. 7 pyramids sit on my widow peak. The ink from the Killah Priest. The wizardry is me, myself, and I. That's the trilogy. Designed perfectly symmetrical with the celestial, incredible, extraterrestrial. Bruce Lee on the loose leaf, become like water. My shoulders is square like the Torah. Native New Yorker, spell walker, creative. My flow is followed by flying saucers. Presto, voila, like the Kabbalah from the Zion author. The Wu member, from the land of Mu to Lumarian to Sumerian agenda. I play marbles with the planets, walk around the Kaaba with my apostles, speaking the gospel from Atlantis. When I rhyme, I recharge each bar, or having rehearsal with God's virtue, or simply playing jump ball with the astronauts, Indians, and aliens around the crop circle. Nostradamus, I see the approaching comets, so when I walk around the projects like the moping prophet, the most explosive artist, so when the metanetters squeeze pins, I let out tetrahedron that the ancestors believed in. 20 miles outside of the Mecca regions, I'm deep with my idioms. It has sparked the equilibrium. It's priest of Midian, Melchizedek walking from Giza steps. Third eye sight from the Galactic Federation of Light. The great chakra helicopter takes flight. Astro propellers, the travel interstellar, out-of-body experience, hours of Anunnaki appearances. My starship is an energy matrix that's constructed of 21 spaceships that's surrounded by my writing pages, solidified into a quartz crystal, perfectly in tune with the pilot. The pilot is linked to Osiris. Osiris is linked to the Sphinx beneath Orion. Orion is linked to the planet of giants. The giants is linked to the redwood trees, which communicate through planetary frequencies. So here we are, the planet of the gods. You have Saint Jerome, Saint Paul, and the Saint Bernard. So that they call the dog God or the God dog. Trip through the fog. I know a fortune teller was so keen that she can read palm trees. This harmonies, the mental vibration of a nation, communication. Spirit Walker, Seraphim Blade, the weapons of gamma rays, scanners from Dr. Strange, galactic axis, chop a head off rappers, I'm hazard, Bioshock, hip-hop with toxic rockets, Dr. Woodstock, remote girls, know I got that good cock, and raps are baiting Katos, throwing lyrical rainbows, the Super Saiyan when Luke aiming, Dragon Ball Z, Walter Reed, Supreme Smiter, Alter MC, the Skinwalker, Black Elf, rap belt, I strap myself inside of a giant robot, tearing down bridges, breaking roadblocks. I came from the equinox, priest the astronaut, inside of a ziggurat, holding the crystal rock that can change time. I'm ancient technology that engineered itself by design. I'm a program inside of an atom that's inside of the answer. Melchizedek, walking from Giza steps, when mummies don't believe the rest. Watch Killah do this, I am the blueprint. You kill to the sound of traditional Japanese music. Red Dawn Redemption, the crown, the cross, and women. I cross Palladian females with reptilian elders that take their children, use their planets for shelter. A fortune teller, foretold the walls of heaven, the Walter the Impaler. Join the renaissance of the demigods that descended from stars and walk inside of the synagogues to get recharged. They visit Mars, transcend from Mars, and talked in labs inside a research lodge. Priest, the Houdini of the Kundalini, manipulate minds, the ruler of cities, the morph into a puma, the genie, the gypsy that wears beads under his beanie, he's witty. My poems are palindromes for the cosmic thrones, a microphone that shows Michael with a spear through the dragon and stone. My cerebellum, wait, see what the cherubs tell him, the cherub rebellion. My DNA is from the Milky Way. I wear mala beads from the Kabbalah tree. You see me, you see idolatry. From my dome to my wallabies, I met the mistress that practiced devilry, damnable heresy and bewitchment. The wittiest became idiots after kissing the demon princess Lilith on her pretty lips. Unbind the bride, she seduced me with bribes. She said, choose one of these wives. Do you like tits or do you like thighs? To hug one as a devil hugs a witch. She that flees from white garlet, this harlot beneath the starlit skies. She said in disguise, at my birth, my death began its search. So let me fill my bed with myrrh and a king first. Forest silence. Complex formation consists of spirals from gravity, geometric through magnetic cycles, macro to micro, or black scrolls of Michael, helical, umbilical cords to spinal, crack codes of Bibles. Now, molecules at high altitudes begin to move, causing friction, sparks the flames, the particles, the water part, the God is fused. So hot it starts to brew. Within the relativity rules, the atmosphere begins to cool. A transplant without tubes, a surgery without tools. A city begin to build itself in the silence. Kingdoms construct themselves with science, and other atoms join into an alliance. A blueprint without guidance, highly evolved, ether gods agreed upon how to create kingdoms in the quiet. Solar flares, rays blaze the surface of Uranus, enter to Aquarius, unveiling the Venus, starships, the Sagittarius bow to the Virgo goddess. The 9 spheres is coming near. This is how silence created a forest. I came in and bulldozed all those in the game with a full load. Atoms attract like static form and get stuck like wool clothes. In 1982, I witnessed a strange craft outside of cathedrals with stained glass. Cars drove backwards, planes crashed, babies seemed to age fast. Darkness fell like gray gas, same technology that the Greys have. The nimbus aura around the flying saucer. Between Earth and them is space and mass. From the blue globe to Pluto, to darkness, travel through gray shadows, through the world probes. They build castles, from astronauts to aquanauts, sun equinox, the fall tablets, the door to a labyrinth, the four horsemen, the Baphomets, the passages, the ghost tribe of most highs, seen through music notes in the sky. Silence forest. Computers and DNA, nanowaves, gamma rays, binary Milky Way, vibrating streams, Puma Punku. In Suma, there's a new moon. They construct their own kings. The earth is the queen's, surrendering to the moment of still point, clairvoyance, anti-gravity field, a tower that a dragon helped build. First it was color, then sound discovered, then 3D and cinemascope. Panoramic tiny screen, sentences wrote, camera caught it, anamorphic, dual vision, you listen, a format pen, the artistry, cinematography, view sides, widescreen, high beams, that's what the eye seen. 56 minutes a day, stuffed up to gather this clay. The distance in which ones orbit the sun, dissolve all the oceans, it's begun. Spread your salt around the universe, listen to the silence of the forest. I'm in tune with the earth. Citizens of the universe, let's start a panel. Not talk about ancient aliens on the History Channel. Scientology allegations had John Travolta investigated. Enlightened coaches study yoga while secret coaches take an oath for Masons. Religious codes are results of Satan. His finger on the pulse of our nation while the singer and the Pope quietly ride by waving. At parades of the Super Bowls, renegades, UFOs, grenades is what the future holds. What about the ISIS papers? Madame Blavatsky, Caucasus Mountain between the Caspian and Black Sea. The winter sky and location of star Sirius B. The gods appeared mysteriously. Disappearance of the honeybee. Anarchy, ungodly. What about Nikola Tesla era? To Hitler terrors. Painted face of Krishna, the Mananetta. Stillies of a leper. Jesus healed the leper. From the cosmos to the gospel. Either walk with the apostles or be drunk with the whores and brothels. Let's talk L. Ron Hubbard subjects. People became puppets, leaning on religion for their crutches. The righteous suffers, not for nothing. The real enemy is from within. Here's where we begin. The Federal Reserve System, the Rockefeller Trilateral Commission, the miners in prison, Masons, Council on Foreign Relations, GMO, deadly, could lead to chemotherapy. The depths of the state treasury, more cash for weaponry. Area 51, should be Alien 51. Roswell's miles to Scottsdale, in the desert where they're secluded and build bombshells. Free world, city of the sun. Hippies with no guns, but gypsies have to hold one, cause it's risky once the cold come. And there's President Obama drama, karma. What about Constantine and his war armor? Tablets of the savage spread, books of the dead. Better heard than less said. Bibles, old as Rig Veda. Buddha was a disciple of Shiva. Judas was a disciple of Jesus. Brutus was a disciple of Caesar. And from ancient Sumer came psychics and readers. And ancient rulers came to fight to take Egypt. Killed they pharaohs and took the idols out of Giza. The man who travels islands without a visa. The mysteries of the man from Torrid. The Navy SEAL cautious. He may be from other orbits. Church, they pay God his tights. The IRS take some, then pay the devil his price. Every deity gets a slice, and all we can do is hold on for dear life. And all know the saying, naked have I came, naked shall I leave. Oh wretched man that I am, when I go, the places no one shall grieve. Lead, the pineal gland is the land, the cardiovascular is Africa. I'm the only ambassador, master of Nibiru with rocket carriers. Time traveler, man from Samaria. Dark matter, there's your abracadabra, the hunter-gatherers. Hundreds of passengers coming from the summers to Attica. Spectacular, throwing the net over Dracula and the Dracons and the Klingons. what I mean? They trying to kill us, man. Trying to take the Colado silver and that monatomic gold. And that is the lost scrolls right there. We'll see. It's crazy, man. Just look around. Yo, this world's full of sin, black as the galaxy we in. Determined by the moon and the universe that spin. It's out of control, army asks how to enroll. Lost soul, entertainment, business, valley of bones. Crossroads, Rosetta Stone, captured by Rome. The Vatican, Catholics grin, they inhabit the throne. Pole shift, solar eclipse, the bolder they get. Created heart, weather controls, the dark to see it. The eagle's mounted, his arch wings are like mountains. Egyptian god returned with the head of a falcon. It said, crows was once red. Cherokee bled from gun lead, the birth of one, only to become dead. And there you have it. Run around the world like that, man. Sky elders, you know what I mean? Monotonic gold. Yeah, Colado silver. Silent spring, quiet winter, lost language of the trees. Is it sunlight and bees seen when a flower dream? The world's a garden, the universe is pottery. Parents planted, star seeds. It took an oath diagnosed with learning disabilities. Needed therapy, telekinetic telepathy. The master key, the results, crystal children born rapidly. What we want, Tupac the MC, or Tupac Inca Yupanqui. The Sapa Inca of the Hunan dynasty. Born in the land of the Yankees. What's reality? We gotta set it free. Maces wear the crown of the wing ball. King choices, eating oysters, gravitational pull. Look in the orbit, see the sign Taurus, Lord of Laureus, sacred warriors, space is glorious. And the sun mount up in the sky, wings of a yellow butterfly. Super Wars. Super Wars. They were Super Wars. In the galaxy of rap, my run was Brooklyn. But there were other super worlds with B-girls, street pearls from hoodlums. For instance, on the planet Bronx, legends say they was the first spitter that had landed on rocks. They raised war against the sector called Queens, who claim of they planet of rocks. They were the kings. The battle took place, almost blew they bridge. The smithereens, producer and the Kango rapper, head in the guillotine. It was over to the soldiers rebuilt like Philistine. A tribe called for a quest to find an Elmatic team. In the other universe called Harlem, they had spaceships. New York had a problem, but rappers would solve them. Super Wars. That's what it was. Yeah. Started. There were wordsmiths and vocab laws that stab you with swords. Wait, look at the word swords. Drop the S off swords. It's just words that'll kill you when the day's broad. Super Wars and Galaxy Awards. A lot of rappers frontin', they act hard, claiming the greatest of all time. Ghosts get sacrificed on altars before the rap gods. Cause lap stars, like this time when this kid tried to battle. He threw his rap, pushed my partner's head back. Yo, I can't believe he just said that. Vicious on his attacks. He planned to leave the kid hardline flat, but somewhere I mustered up the strength. A dagger rap with gothic angels attached, right into his disrespectful heart, and the crowd witnessed me rip them apart. Within the Super Wars, Super Wars, Super Wars. It's crazy. Alright. There was Prince Destroyer amongst the real rap warriors that knock on your door. We came to war. Yo, this was in the hood, correct? Niggas disrespect. Yo, Priest wore wolf skin with a bull headdress. Viking shield within his heart, lightning feel. Strike through his veins when he write gargoyle blood. And witch's pussy tastes the same. You know how you know that? On top of that, galactic tactics from Sumerian tablets, voodoo practice. God bless the animal and the virgin that I rap with. Astrographics, atomic angels, and honor gods. Pledge allegiance, I take the head of demons. Then the winds carry my wings to the secret place. Divine stillness, the realness, the astral image with no ending. The MF Doom meets Cool Keith, battles in space. Hands collapse in prayer, celestial disc. The wind glow, paintings of a king get stone. Walter Reed, all upon my altar must bleed. Chief deity just advocated by the planet of the crossing. Celestial band, there's no walking. There's infinite rewards, lyrical swords. Stanley's family, slay the evil horde. It's Super Wars. Super Wars. Planet Rock. Force MCs. Mastodon, definitely. New York, New York, New York, we get New York, New York, New York. New York, New York, New York, we get New York, New York, New York. We got Bronx, Manhattan, Down in Staten, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island with fashion. What's happening to the main attraction? Chain reaction once the trains are passing. The passion can't restrain from rapping. Big Bang Theory, thick chain jury. For all my goons and they 6-train stories. I grab a piece of lane, Puerto Rican parade, Caribbean Labor Day, Eastern Parkway. Stargaze from the seats in the Barclay. All 88 play arcades. That's my man. He used to hang with Bar Ray. He used to stay near Shabazz. I seen him yesterday. He doing the what for what? Yo, split that Dutch, light that up. Hope this ain't dust. I heard Triumph got caught with this bird, right? Say word is born. Sean in the intercom. New York City, every killer song. Who want it? Who want it? New York. Who want it? Who want it? Who get it? Who want it? Who get it? Who want it? Y'all can get it. You can get it. Y'all can get it. You can get it. Y'all can get it. Enigmatic, my mind pictures rhyme graphics, describe it in my tablets. Psychopathic, idol was Michael Jackson. Tribal gathered disciples, a 60-second assassin. Rapping, weapons in my abdomen. African, trafficking, potency, poetry. Explosive chi, lotus chi, Polish tea. Let the mics reloaded, devoted poet. When I wrote it, Moses, Karma, Joseph, ferocious Egyptian. A brief description, the speaker of wisdom. Solar sister, I go deeper in women. Sex god, the Death Star. Make them part ways, I part legs, then I part trains. On the other side of the moon. On the other side of the moon. Your autumn flies away with leaf like brown wings. Winter creeps in like a polar bear, swinging at it, just missing it seems. The ground is white, the air is cold. The now is night, they proceed to roll. Guns tucked, here comes the trucks, they pull up, proceed with caution. He begins to walk and coming over, closer and closer. The tinted windows goes down, slower and slower. He noticed pair of eyes are blue. He stopped dead in his shoes, both eyes were glued. He started slowly backing up, the undercover steady accent. Hey kid, what's up? He throws his packs and runs, now pan up to the moon. You hear the sound of a gun, a mother having nightmares of a son. On the other side of the moon, 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 on the other side of the moon. Winter slowly leaves, irritated from the small bites of spring, turning winter wounds into green. It leaves a slush blood, kids roll over in mud, couples in love. You work out your muscles, hit the club. Cats still hustling their drugs, weed, eat, dudes vibe out the CDs. Who's the best rapper? Who dressed dapper? Who got sex? Who ass is fatter? You read the paper? Damn OJ with gangster. I just heard they sent that kid from Texas to the chamber. Shots ring, but it's not much danger. It's 4th of July, an officer go by, and coming out the bodega with some chips. I think to myself, damn, what a crazy day. Crazy day. On the other side of the moon. On the other side of the moon. On the other side of the moon. On the other side of the moon, the summer comes in with great golden wings. Lands folded them right over spring. The trees praise her, the grass starts to sing. Children on swings, under his feathers, room for millions of dreams. Look again, the brother rapping, his mind's a magnet. Laws of attraction, breaking atoms in fragments. Dragnet tries to harass him. He laughed, no other rapper can match him. Coogee spacesuit, Kango helmet. He talks to the galaxy, shines when they see him. They go, there's the black Elvis. His tongue spit mercury. 2 globes under his arms that said there's a black Hercules. The mid-raj Kaddish. Secret word spells out priest, compelled to teach. And that's word to Lucifer Graves. And 2/3 of y'all slaves, my words etched in the cave. Near the pyramids of Giza. Then you find the palms of the Tower Reader. The Pharaoh sends arrows to Caesar. Load the gun barrel with the tip soaked with blood of Jesus. Sanctified rap, this is gangsta ties. Give me that, nigga. Skyscrapers, her eyes had lasers, fists were bricks. She was swift, left a trailblazer. Me, I had no name, no ID. To prove how I came, they called me Waterman. That played the sax in the rain, blood in my veins like a subway train. She was my sidekick, flat stomach, her thighs was thick. She had heels on, real strong. The ground would split. When she walked, she didn't talk, only communicated with me through thought. I was Waterman, quickly absorbing the sand. Stop a flood of his love, create a storm if I'm mad. Our goal was to save the globe. We spent hours unlocking codes, deciphering scrolls. But when it's war, we lock and load. I was a puddle that became a tsunami. She was a robot that exploded. When MCs want a challenge, I would stay silent, but she would break the balance, forget their talent. I'll take their head. MCs will lose blood by the gallons. Pretty face, but yet a stallion. Astounding, slam rappers on purpose, then get kicked out the game for intentional grounding. Then when I rap, faces begin frowning, they begin drowning. We sitting here lounging. She was tall and rare, so tall that she played dice with Times Squares. So fast that she could leave the house, while at the same time just be getting there. I'm at the North American reservation called Running Dead, sitting there. You try to figure out my sources like splitting hair. And you a gangster, but you like sipping beer. That's kinda queer. Niggas gas you up, now you switching gears. She said I drive her crazy, then I hit her rear. I found my pretty woman, I'm like Richard Gere. Writing so hard, I had to have my wrist repaired. Line after line, hooks call it fishing wear. How you looking soft, but sweating bricks in here. Too many ghost riders, that's why you disappeared. Me, I'm a throw fire, everything you spit is weird. A Harlem Globetrotter, and we from different spheres. Closes in upon the land of holy men, in shades of dark platinum shadows of Stonehenge. And the winter ivory goes pale, exhaled as cold as winds. The thieves gamble for stolen gems, recovered the Sanskrit transit. The smell is rancid and corrosion cringe. The mummy cloth is unfolded, exposing the bones cleansed. Holy water distilled, live immortal from the bad omens. Sad moments, the moon is swollen big. Yellow rays exposed where the skulls are hid. For the scrolls they dig, souls of the ghetto kids echo through the returns to earth skeletons with treasures in their tombs. Were they kings or buffoons? Who knows, it'll all come soon. From planets above and beyond, the sustainer in his glory, in the land of the gods. The cycle of life, we fight to the hydrogen bomb. A school of dolphins swimming in the black water pond. My traits are from a super race with DNA that knew from space. My umbilical was helical since my youthful state. They said it was biblical, a miracle what the future makes. Souls electric, minds computer based. Yes, letting me rhyme was a huge mistake. Since 12, knowledge my wisdom, the booth was shaking. They said beneath the suits a cape, and only royal fam and sons of man and K-Army, the who relates. I dreamed of sparrows dropping like flies on top of the sky. I touched the mirror and it liquefied. This is a different high. I grew triple size. Then I seen little ghetto boys and girls as lost Israel tribes. My veins turned to vines, my blood turned to wine. The people turned to vineyards, my pen pressed for planets above and beyond. The sustainer in his glory, in the land of the gods. The cycle of life, we fight to the hydrogen bomb. A school of dolphins swimming in the black water pond. I want passion, find a woman, have more dragons. Swarm the planet, scorch religion and drink the Atlantic. Leaf salt, giant head sculptures, blue pyramids, lost culture. Move villages, architect and sofa. A turquoise oracle priest, covered in thick sea moss in a coral reef. While you stand in awe and pure disbelief. Blue holes with giant squid covered with sorrel leaf. Water in the now evaporates to the clouds where it condenses and cool to it rinse back down. The circle, the bird food, the worm moves. Soft storms, quiet lightning for eternal. Balanced universes, scientists, researchers, inhabited worlds. We all in the circus. Writing rhymes like it's daytime. Sun shines, these rays align. The pages are strong. Holy, holy art thou, star child. Beneath dark clouds, with God smile. Cigars out, my jaws pout. The D flakes leave a weed taste in the mouth. For peace sakes, it tastes like cheesecake from the south. A ghostly woman told me I was summoned. Since a young and swimming around in my mother's stomach. When I was born, I heard trumpets. My baby carriage turned into a chariot. Priest is one of the 7 wonders. Your monks at the Taj Mahal, iguanas on the wall, waterfalls, consciousness pure, disorder restores, the horror of laws, each I recall, past and the present, from adolescence to math and the lessons, this craft is from the heavens, photograph the records, to pass a message, from the ancestors, buried beneath the plants with the treasures, to last forever, my mic is a measuring rod, from the peasant to God, Walter Wallace Farad, electric nirvana empowers the star, I place my pen in the holy hours in the cosmic tower, beneath the powers of Mars.